Well, again there, boys and girls. Let's go ahead and hop on in. Oh, T-car, Gateway. Well, I think the last time we were here, we had a pretty serious controversy with the driver, and man, I was so hot over that. Oh my god, I remember. It was something. So let me pull the audio up here. See if I can remember where we had this. So I think that's where we had it. Again, OBS, new settings. I totally messed up the intro to the NIS video that we did the other day. But, so the last time we were here, we were running down the straightaway, and we had a guy literally just turn it right up into the fence right in front of us for no reason whatsoever, and just junk us. Just junked numerous cars. Oh, man. It was bad. Yeah, what last time? Ooh, I'm the only one. I got the Jimmy Spencer memory, I guess. So, let's see how we stack up in this field. I haven't seen where we're seated. I'm going to guess 5. 3. Okay, damn. All right, well, this is going to be top split. And look who's in here. Blake McCandless from the last time when we ran in the NIS. So, McCandless is in here. Cole's in here. EJ Lally. Sadazan. Michael Denton. Mark Johnston. Richard Bossinger, maybe, I don't know. Thomas Allman, Logan Moore, Joaquin Hernandez Gil, John Gomes, Noah Valerio. Yeah, Valerio. All right, so here's the trick. Jimmy Spencer's memories are drug induced. That's not true. Jimmy Spencer never forgets. And Jimmy Spencer, I don't know. He's like my fat spirit animal. I'll put it that way. Who doesn't? I mean, absolutely nobody likes Jimmy Spencer. But at the same time, who doesn't like Jimmy Spencer a little bit for being just Jimmy, right? So, in terms of times and stuff, we'll be able to put down. Looks like 32, 258. Boston, your put down. The threes are absolutely possible. We haven't put one into the twos yet. I don't know if we can. We really weren't even able to hit threes consistently for whatever reason. But damn, 213. We're just still figuring this out. So I think that we'll be running near the front. I don't know if we'll be in contention for a win. Yeah. Can watch streams. I can, but reality keeps interfering with my YouTube time. I hear you, Stone. Well, this was a while ago that we ran this one at Gateway that we had such an issue. But if you go back through the D-Series playlist, you can see a thumbnail that says NASCAR Next Superstar Discovered. I was so upset over that whole deal. I seriously I was fuming. I was so mad. The one guy ended up flying into the infield, which was pretty amusing. Alright, so in terms of putting down a fast lap, and this is the top split, I didn't see anybody in the twos in practice. We were quickest in a 3. You have to downshift. Simple as that. So we get a decent run to the flag here. It's not amazing. And we didn't get through there great, but we got through there. We got a good run out, I'll say. Come on. 266. And that one ain't going to be it. So we got in there a little bit hot that time. But, again, you have to shift here if you want to be really fast. Now, it takes its toll. It takes its toll on the tires more than anything. And again, we just kind of did a blase run through there. But you have to be able to downshift. And the trick to me with the downshifting is you've got to be able to shift so it turns this track takes forever. Once you get it figured out, it's fun. But if you don't practice it, you're doomed. You cannot just hop in and run this race. So when we first jumped on the track, I was running fives, five, and then finally remembered what I was doing. But you really have to kind of, you're shifting almost to help the car turn. You know, when you shift, depending on when you shift, if you shift late when the car's already slowed down, or if you're shifting to help slow the car down, can make a big difference. And also with the extra RPM, you're much more likely to get the wheel slip, which again helps it turn off the corner. So that's what's getting us through these corners so much faster. If you look at the people that are going to be in the back here, we've got people that are running over a second off the pace. Mark Johnston back there, 33.495. That's pretty slow. Most people are going to be in the at least in the 32-second bracket. But again, this is a track where, for whatever reason, lap traffic always seems to come into play. So, does the wife take away the YouTube time? I don't know. I like it too, Jebediah. It just takes a minute to get used to it. That's all. You just really have to be patient and be willing to put in the practice time. But looks like we're going to roll off on the outside pole. I'm fine to really kind of just wait. If we can settle in second or third, that's fine with me. But again, we need to get a decent start to be able to.
All right, man, we're going green next time. Bye. All right, man.
Yep. Stay with the leaders. I mean, that's the big thing. I just want to stay with them. I don't want to lose them, which I say every time here. But the obstacles we're going to face with this track is the longer we go, the looser on entry it's going to get, depending on how you're driving. For me, after about 10-15 laps, it starts to get a little bit loose on entry. It's really easy because the springs are so soft here, and I don't know why. And we already got a quitter. The car's really reactive. So if you check it, just like a little wheel check right there, it can send this car flying. And you'll probably see, I would be surprised if we don't get at least one car on its lid on the back straightaway. Gateway. Like I said, it's always interesting, and this always turns into a rundown. It seems like that always happens. If you can get through, and you can get through, the first, 12, 15 laps, the last 15 turn into a big old rundown, where you're just trying to get to the guy in front of you, or trying to hold off the guy behind you, and so much of it depends on how you take turn 1. This is almost like Phoenix, where if you can figure out turn 1, turn 3 and 4 is not really that big of a deal. What's up, Dawson? Viper can't tell if this is Gateway or Darlington after it's been through the Taffy Puller. I can't remember what the distance is on Gateway. It's not 1.5 miles, is it? Maybe it is 1 mile. Maybe it's 1.33 miles or something. I don't know. It's weird. Can't decide if it wants to be Darlington or Pocono.
Get ready. All right, don't pass the one car.
Although it does kind of feel like they just lopped out the tunnel turn at Pocono. That's it. Alright, here we go.
Got one inside. Still there. Stay high. Still there. Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Got one inside. Clear low, clear low. Got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
Alright, well, we're settled in exactly where we kind of wanted to be, and I'll pull up the relative in a second here. The other thing too is the draft does play a part here, so if we can get away, it'll actually help us. Oh, somebody lost it back there. I seen it.
I think that was that code.
2, you are blinking everywhere.
Oh, out.
The two cars blinking everywhere.
Oh, we got in the wall. Thank you. Gibbs wrapped in second here.
Good job, the next car is leader. You're back in second.
Oh, that was close. That was way closer to that wall than I wanted to be right there. So he got in there a little hot again. So Tim's gonna probably get a little bit of a run on us right here. And we are just getting into this corner way faster than we have like all practice because we're running in draft.
Still there? Hold your line.
And we just keep overdriving turn one over and over and over again.
Car on the low side. All clear, all clear. You got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
And I'm fine to let Tim go. We're running the same-ish pace. And after a while, it starts to get a little bit tricky up out of there, but we're coming up on lap 9. And I want to try and save a little bit of tires here because I do think it'll make a difference. He's putting pressure on him. That's fine. I just want to be back here when he turns him. That's all. He's got to run. We had a lift. Had a lift right there, otherwise you were going to end up in the outside wall. 1.25? Gotcha.
19. Who's over there?
we got a half second over the 16 car here. That was a pretty good run right there. He had a lift.
Outside. Stay low. Next car is leader. Stay low.
Oh, tried to get too aggressive.
Stay low.
Aggressive almost went around right there.
Go higher, low, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry,
Let's cool our jets here. Think that we're quicker.
I was stay low. For you guys.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
Thanks, Thomas.
Yeah, good for it, no problem.
Thank you.
All right, coming up on halfway here. But Tim's starting to walk a little bit. Just had to lift out a little bit. I mean, you're basically skidding it up off of that corner. It's just tough. What's up, Chris?
Thank you.
Outside. Stay low. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear.
So I think he just let us go. Which is fine. Still got 10 within 1.5.
Alright, man. You're back in second. Low car down low.
So I don't know if we can catch him. I doubt it, but we'll see. And what did I tell you guys about it always coming down and playing up into a rundown? I can't talk. We backed that corner up. Didn't really pay off. Let's just see how much tires we got left in this thing. There's a different line right there. It was not a good one, but it was different. Ah, God. I tried to give it to him.
at the line.
See, now we really got a work cut out for us. We're going to need Tim to have a bona fide problem now. Terribly sorry. I didn't realize I was closing on you that fast.
That's too low.
Ooh, that was
Like I said, we don't have enough time, and we made a couple of big mistakes. Is it bad that I want Tim to lap car wreck him? I'll give this split credit though. I mean, I haven't seen really any wrecks. Granted, we've been out in front of all of them, but I haven't seen any wrecks. And this is playing out to be a rather pedestrian run at Gateway. These are usually not this way. It's usually a lot more intense than this. See that little bobble right there? That's what I'm talking about. Now watch Richard in her mirror. He's gonna close up. A couple tenths. Oh man, he had an issue back there, I think. I don't know why he's fighting so hard with that lap car back there. Now 1.9 behind us. I don't know what the hell happened back there, but wasn't good for Richard, that's for sure.
Got one outside.
He's out Sparkle
All
car.
clear.
Sparkle car not looking so sparkly right now. Michael Denton is dented.
Too low. Well,
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Thomas.
good one.
And now we're just trying to get to the end here.
No, this time not.
We're basically just like about a tenth slower.
Baby darling took the foot the other way. Not as much, thank you.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
All right, man. White flag. One more left. Go. Got a car out there.
Sorry about that.
Oh! Why couldn't a Tim hit him? You know what I mean? Schadenfreude. I want to see Tim's misfortune. Well, Tim's just quicker. Simple as that. I mean, we had multiple chances to be behind him and just run him down, but made a couple mistakes, which eventually cost us, you know? It just kind of is what it is. And if I remember right, I want to say we raced with Tim here the last time we were here.
Good racing, bud.
Great job, driver.
I know, I messed you up there when I got loose in 3 and 4. I appreciate you not running me over.
Nah, it's all good, man. I seen you a little loose. I just backed out. Don't want to sit there and wreck us when we're both running pretty good.
10-4, man. And good win, Tim.
Charging battery.
Good race, everyone. Good race, Colin. Colin, the spot was yours. What happened? I screwed up.
Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate it. Made a mistake there in the beginning, got against the wall, but was able to fight back.
Yeah, I saw, man, and I swear that I think the last time I finished second here, it was to you. I think that's right. Appreciate it, Alec. Thanks, man.
The race is over.
Do I prefer Gateway or Darlington? I prefer Darlington. Darlington's a lot more fun to run. Gateway, I don't know. Gateway, you can generally kind of feel good just because if you know this place and you can get around it, you can really pull away from people. And in that sense, it's a lot like Darlington. But yeah, watch the most electrifying left turns in sim racing. Yeah, if we go to the laps and everything, you'll see we had a couple clunkers that really just hurt us. So we took it easy early. 32 eighths, 33, 33 flat, 33 flat, 33 2, 6, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 5, back into 4s and 8, 2, 6, 6. Then we lost a half second right there on lap 25. That was the one where the 10 didn't run us over, thank God. And then back to the 33 5s. I mean, Tim was just a tenth a lap quicker. That's just what it was, you know? We made too many mistakes. So, yeah, you can run Highline here. I mean, if you're by yourself anyway. If you're in traffic, you cannot do that. I mean, you'll get run over, you know, tenfold. So, let's go back to when we had just a little bit of a battle. God, what was it? Let's see. Richard was behind us. Let's go back to like lap. Yeah, there we go. So I think this is where the 5 has an issue. He just barely kisses the wall, but it costs him. And you got his whole straightaway to pay for it. Just barely gets into it. Come find me on Discord. I'll PM you my name. I mean, this was a good little battle here for a minute, you know? What we'll do is let me go to the chase here and kind of see what happened. We'll just take the fast forward cue. We messed up off of this one corner and it gave him a big run. Yeah, right there. I mean, we just got way too high up in this corner. We just got in here way too hot. Look at us just sail it off in there and the thing just doesn't stop. And we just don't have the grip to drive it off and drive back by him. Had the lift, and from there we really just let him go. But I think that was probably the most electrifying part of this whole deal. That and the 10, I mean, us running down the 10. Did we get back by him? No, we didn't. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, I mean, good solid race. Let me pull up the results to see how we did, and then we'll go from there. So 0x, I mean, we should be good in all fronts. I mean, finishing second's always a good thing. But if we come over here to the Descoma top, this should be a 2-split race. Yeah, so that was top split. Again, our rating was a 3270 or 3250, I don't remember. But 3290 now, add 55, plus 1/10 in safety rating. That's awesome to be at 378. It's fantastic. I don't know when we got our point back, but we were like 278 for a while. But Tim was just better than us today. He ran a slightly faster quick lap, and that was really it. But in terms of what was on the board here, I think that we were second best and we came in second, so you can't be upset with that. No, we're not going for championship this season in anything. Just don't need to be chasing that. The thing that we're focusing on this season is the super late model. So the super late model we've been running and doing setups for and everything like that. So that's really what we've been working on. But what's with all the red, white, and blue paint, Aaron? We love America. That's just Rob Moroso's paint scheme, so we'll take it. Take whatever. Your content nerd, not bad efforts. The only unfortunate thing is Alec messaged on the video for Dover that I guess his text and voice is banned on iRacing right now. So he is a mute. Complete mute. Oh man. But anyway, that'll do it for us. I appreciate you guys watching the stream. Always a lot of fun to have you guys here. And in terms of this weekend, I don't know what we'll get to. This weekend is very up in the air. I have no idea what's happening. But hopefully we can run something and see if we can maybe do a little bit better in the NIS on Sunday. But again, I'm not sure. The hopes of that, we'll see. Just Dover and that car is just not agreeing with me this week. So anyway, thank you guys one more time. And until the next time, take care.